This is Tommy Watt for T2T Boxing and IFL TV. Once again, I'm joined by George Ferocious Kambosos. How you doing, mate?
Good man, just putting the work.
Yeah, it's been a good morning down here watching you sparring with Lenny Zappavigna. He's going to be fighting on the Horn undercard coming up, just announced. Yeah, how are your thoughts on sparring?
Great sparring, two of the best in Australia. You know, Kambosos, Zappavigna, can't get better than that.
It was good. It was good to watch from the outside.
95% of Australian fights, you're not going to get your worth if you're watching us all day. You know.
It was, yeah, both of you landing some good heavy shots and
using our attributes. You know, Lenny's a big strong guy coming forward. I'm a smart boxer, slick boxer, and I'll pick my shots and let him run into it. So great sparring.
Yeah,
I watched Lenny as a young kid, so great to be working with him while he's in Australia.
And so I know you sparred with him years and years ago when you were very early on in your career. So do you notice a big difference in first how you dealt with being in the ring with Lenny?
Well, look, two different fighting weights, you know. I was a small lightweight young kid. Lenny is a welterweight now, or light water. I've come up bigger, so it's great sparring. You know, you helping each other out. Two of Australia's best fighters in their divisions. It's just going to push us to that next level. Obviously, Lenny fought Sergey in his last two fights. I sparred Sergey. I know Lenny wants that fight as well to rematch him and beat him, you know, and I believe he can.
Yeah, so you obviously know both guys now, and you think that's a winnable fight for Lenny if he gets back into it?
Definitely, and he just won the IBF belt. And it's a winnable fight for Lenny, and possible fight for me in the future too if I move up.
And another Australian world champion potentially, which is obviously what we want and what we need. Now, focusing on yourself, we haven't spoken since your last win, so congratulations on picking up yet another KO over Kye Mckenzie. So that's what, third KO of the year, fourth win of the year?
Yeah.
So what, I take it that's you done for 2017 now?
I fought obviously Kambosos earlier this year. I fought Ogun at the end of the year in December.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much 3 fights. The Pacquiao camp kind of sucked up a bit of time and that sparring there. Look, I'm number 6 in the world and I'm 24. I can take my time. I'm about good quality instead of quantity. A lot of these guys are trying to fight heaps of fights and be like 20-0 or whatever with a lot of knockouts but fighting nobodies. I mean, I've proven myself with marquee names. You know? We're ready for the best in the world. That's what we want.
And so I was talking to your dad and manager earlier on, mentioned that there's some conversations going on about potential fights over in America for early next year. So you're really ready to make that jump up now and take on, start building an audience outside of Australia.
Yeah, definitely. We've already expressed we want anyone from 1 to 5 in the US. You know, we want the big fights. There's guys here that want to fight us. You know, pests, that's what I call them. Guys that haven't done what I've done in a period of time. You know, we're happy for these fights. We actually try to make these fights happen. Ogilvy and Bala, we made these fights happen.
Yeah, so that was one thing.
Ferocious were the guys that made these fights happen, not them. You know what I mean? So, again, another guy, we want that fight, but if they ain't going to pay the right money for the world number 6, then go get the world number 7 or 8 and see how much it costs.
Yeah, so anyone who's watching who isn't sure who we're talking about, Kye Mckenzie's been pretty vocal in calling yourself out and saying that he wants that fight.
Actually, he hasn't been vocal, his team's been vocal.
Yeah.
Look, I was in the US while Cole was there. He knows what happened. He knows what I'm about. He knows the hungry beast I am. Respect to him, he's a good fighter, but he ain't a great fighter. I'm a great fighter. I've proven it time and time over again. Good work today with Lenny. You can see different levels of the fight game. 2 elite guys compared to guys that are Australian level.
Yeah, so from what you saw in the camp, then you'd be pretty confident if that fight was to be made?
Look, I told you, we want the fight. We want the big fights. I love them rival fights. My name just gets bigger from them rival fights, so why wouldn't I? It's some easy money there for me. But can they come up with the money? I'll leave it to them.
So yeah, and if they can't, and say it's getting short term, I guess if you are going to jump into fights in the US early next year, if that fight doesn't materialise, you're just going to take some time off over Christmas?
No, I train. I'm always training. I help Lenny because he's fighting soon. I'll keep sparring. I'll keep training hard as I'm fighting like tomorrow. I'm the kind of guy that wants to be always in the gym, always be training hard, and we'll be ready. Now, if we've got an opportunity in early February, that's what they're saying in the US, then we'll be ready for that fight. We'll go back to the US, we'll do the rounds of sparring, we'll spar the best fighters in the world, and we'll take out whoever's in front of us.
And if you do go over and fight in the US moving forwards, and that is, I guess, maybe your base as you look to build up a name for yourself, because I guess you're probably going to have to choose either US or UK to really build a name for yourself in one of those markets. Would you train out there, or would you still base yourself here? Because I know you obviously got a young daughter here. here in Australia?
I tell my little baby girl, the plan is, and the plan has always been, was to live here, to train there for 8 weeks or 10 weeks or whatever the fight is. You know, we train there. I've got no problem, you know, fighting here. I've got a massive fan base. I can fill out arenas like I did in Melbourne or Sydney or Adelaide, anywhere in Australia. No problem, I've got the fan base all around Australia. It's these other countries, America, I've already got a certain name there. I've been sparring with guys here, Zappavigna, England, they know who we are. So I've got a lot of fans all over the world, but we want to build that global fan base. And America is the place where Australian fighters got to be. If you don't go there and fight the best and chase the dream, just like Lenny has, he's a guy that's done it. Guys like that have gone there and put in the hard work and fought over there, and you come up with whatever. You win a world title, or you fall back somewhere and it doesn't go the right way, you come back. I always got this base here in Australia that continue taking over.
Well, as I say, it's great to see guys like yourself, guys like Lenny, taking those fights over to America. There's a few other guys here in Australia who are on that sort of cusp of that world title level as well, and so hopefully 2018 is a big year for Australian boxing, and so fingers crossed you're spearheading that yourself, and obviously we'll keep a close eye on what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. 2018, I've been saying it from a young kid. I'm the world champion by 2018, and we're very close to getting that, achieving that goal. We're in line for that. We're number 6 in the world. You know, we want that. We want to be the best. We want to fight the best in the world. Like I said, guys here, if they want to fight, they pay the money and we get it on. I just wipe them out, just like I've done with the rest of the guys, so no problem. But we want the best in the world. And I'll officially call out Mendes, Crawler, all these guys. I want these guys. I want them fights. In the US, in the UK, I'll come to your backyard and do it.
Excellent. Well, look, fingers crossed we see some of these big fights next year, and we'll absolutely be there behind you, mate. Best of luck, and thanks for your time today.
Definitely. Thank you to obviously all the fans in Australia and worldwide, all the Team Ferocious fans, and obviously yourself for doing the great stuff behind the scenes.
No worries. Cheers, mate. Thanks, George.